Catholic Central senior baseball players from the class of 2021. First up is number 4, Andrew McCall, with his parents Julie and Tom. Next year, Andrew will be attending the fine Michigan State University to study mechanical engineering. Andrew's been on varsity baseball for 3 years, and his favorite memory was going on the spring trip and being able to go over the signs with the team. Number 4, Andrew McCall. Next up is number 7, Jaden Bates. How about number 22, Dom Schoenborn, with his mom Tracy. In the fall, Dominic will be attending Olivet College to study criminal justice.
Ooh.
He's been on varsity for 2 years, and his favorite memory is carrying Bubba every practice from right field. Number 22, Dominic Schoenborn. Next up is number 7, Jaden Bates, with his mom Lori and dad Scott, and an accompaniment. In the fall, Jaden will be attending University of Findlay to study sports business. He's been on varsity for 3 years. His favorite memory was beating Trenton at Michigan State University in the state semifinals in 2019. Number 7, Jaden Bates. Ladies and gentlemen, you're small but talented. Class of 2021 baseball seniors. Congratulations, guys.
We are just about set and ready to go here from the athletic campus for the Catholic Central Cougars, commonly known as the CAT. This is not only senior day here today, David, but it is also the rubber match between these two teams, the South Christian Sailors and the Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars. Hello and welcome inside the broadcast booth. My name is Reagan Cleaves, and I'm joined by David Shamblin here today, and we are happy to have you along here as we bring you today's action between the South Christian Sailors and the Catholic Central Cougars. Well, David, we mentioned these two teams already played a doubleheader back on Tuesday, and they came out even. What did the Cougars do well, and what did the Cougars do poorly in that doubleheader?
Well, thanks, Reagan. The first game, the Cougars played extremely well. Only had one error that whole game, which is a drastic down number from what they were playing with, where they had about 5 a game. They had good pitching from Luke Kuzner that game, and then the second game they played a little sluggish. They were a little tired. Dom Schoenborn wanted to go the full 7, ended up only going 3 1/3. They gave up the home run by Andrew McCall, gave up the home run, but they played all right. They were just really sluggish that second game.
Yeah, I'll agree with you, David, on that. And today the Cougars send to the mound John Passaw, who has a record of 2-5 through 39 innings pitched, an ERA of 3.1, and he struck out 48, the most on this Catholic Central pitching staff. But he also is the pitcher with the most losses for the Cougars, along with Dom Schoenborn. Well, we are just about set here, as leading it off for South Christian is Jake DeHaan. He will stand in. Passaw straddles the rubber here, kicks and delivers. The pitch is in there for a strike as we are underway here at the CAT. First pitch time is 4:22 p.m. and temperature outside is 56 degrees with a chance of the 52% humidity, chance of rain about 15% later on. The 1-1. Caught the outside part of the strike zone for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on DeHaan. Passaw kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him on a fastball inside, and there's one away here as DeHaan goes down swinging for the first out of the contest.
Second for the Sailors. Second for the Sailors.
It'll be
number 9.
Josh Vanderweide to stand in for the Sailors. Here's their second batter here today. That caught the upper part of the strike zone for strike 1. Taking a look at the Sailor lineup here, it goes DeHaan, Vanderweide, Vostad. 1, 2, and 3. That's poked on a soft fly ball right to Ben Passaw at short for out number 2. And middle of the order is Demand, Brinks, and Oatman. And rounding it out, 7, 8, 9 is Ritzema, Burgess, and Edson.
We'll take a look at the Cougars defensively. Left to right in the outfield, they'll go Johnson, Klaus, and Brady Redmer. Up the middle, Ben Passaw and Ben English. On the corners, McCall and Schoenborn, and behind the plates, Jabin Bates.
It's a fly ball into center. Peyton Klaus settles under it on the run, and he will make the grab for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Sailors here to start things off. We head to the bottom half of the first. Catholic Central and South Christian scoreless after 3 outs.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Being a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked.
Endless worrying about college.
Cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity. There's no question. Being a teenager is tough.
And what do Michigan's teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Encourage your teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship has
For the bottom of the first, it'll be John Passano to start things off, followed by Andrew McCall, Jabin Bates. The top of the order for the Cougars. Heart of the order goes Peyton Klaus, Aiden Johnson, Dominic Schoenborn, and rounding it out is Brady Redmer, Ben English, and Ben Passanoff, your 9 batters for Catholic Central here today. On the mound for the Sailors is number 6, Ethan Henry. The sophomore will stand on here against John Passanoff here in the home half of the first. The kick and the pitch. In there for a strike from the left-hander. Wheeling and dealing on the mound for the Sailors here today. 0-1 here on John Passanoff. Henry will step, kick, and fire. Grounder towards second. It'll be picked up on a hop by Brinks. He'll shovel it over to Ritzma for out number 1. A 4-3 ground out is how John Passanoff goes down.
Well, fans, as we got one away here, we'll take a look at the Sailors on defense. From left to right in the outfield to go Edson, DeMann, and Vanderweed. Up the middle, DeHaan and Brinks. On the middle, Bettman and Reitzma. And behind the plate, Burgess.
That pitch from Henry missed down and in on Andrew McCall. No balls, or 1 ball and no strikes.
There was 2 pitches for Passanoff, right?
Henry will come set on the mound. He will kick and fire the 1-0. He caught the low and inside corner for strike 1 on the Catholic Central's third baseman. He moved up to the second spot in the order for the series against South Christian, and he hit pretty well from that spot in those 2 games, yet he was pretty productive, got a couple of hits, and if I remember correctly, scored a couple of runs. He swings and misses on the 1-1, so it will be 1 ball, 2 strikes here on McCall. Henry, working from the third base side, delivers. That swung on and fouled back to the backstop on a pitch that was low and outside. Counterman's 1-2 on McCall. This is the rubber match. Both these teams grabbing a win in this series. Here's the 1-2. Up and in. Almost hit McCall. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. McCall coming into this game is hitting .304 with the ops of .793. Here's the 2-2 from Henry. Miss low and in. Full count now on McCall. He stands straightaway stance. Bent slightly at the knees. Upright torso holds the bat, swinging it gently over his right shoulder. The payoff pitch. Missed inside. He walked him. So a 1-out walk for Andrew McCall as the first base runner of the afternoon for either team on first.
Batting third for Catholic Central.
That'll bring up Jabin Bates.
Number 7, Jabin
Catholic
Bates.
Central's number 1 hitter who threw 74 at-bats, has 34 hits, 22 RBIs, 6 doubles, 4 triples, and a batting average of .459. He has only struck out twice, if you can believe it. And today he bats from the right-handed batter's box. The switch hitter doesn't often get a lot of cuts from that right side. That pitch missed low and away, and a passed ball sees Andrew McCall back to second base. He's now 180 feet away from the go-ahead run here in scoring position. Jabin Bates straightaway stands in the right-handed batter's box. Awaits the 1-0. Swing and a pop foul back toward the track behind and to our right. One out here in the bottom of the first. South Christian couldn't get anything going in their half. Going 1-2-3. Catholic Central has a runner in scoring position, and Andrew McCall, the 1-1. Low and outside, called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Bates. Here's the set from Henry. Another 1-2. It missed inside. Jumping out of the way was Jabin Bates. That sounded like it might have hit him, but it didn't. And so, with that wild pitch as it went to the backstop, Andrew McCall heads over to third. So the run just 90 feet away here for Jabin Bates. And with runners in scoring position, Bates is batting .581. He's had 31 at-bats with runners on second or third. The 2-2. Missed outside, a curveball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Second straight at-bat with a payoff pitch upcoming. Go-ahead run for Catholic Central sits on third. That's Andrew McCall. Jabin Bates at bat. The 3-2 from Henry. Swing and a ground ball towards short. McCall comes home. Dahan picks it up and over to first in time. 4 out number 2, but not before Andrew McCall comes home. Makes it a 1-run ball game here.
Batting fourth, center fielder number 5, Peyton Klaus.
So that'll bring up Peyton Klaus, with the Cougars leading 1-0 here. The bottom of the first, Andrew McCall advancing on a passed ball and a wild pitch and a walk. So 3 free bases for him. That pitch, first pitch to Klaus, missed low and inside. So McCall advanced on 3 free bases before coming home on that ground ball. With the fielder's indifference. The 1-0. Grounded towards second. Picked up on a 2-hop by Brinks over to first in time for the second 4-3 ground out of the inning as we head to the second. Catholic Central leading 1-0 here on the Cougar Baseball Network.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not.
Leading off here for South Christian, it'll be Jace DeMann, the center fielder for the Sailors. He's stepping in to face John Passanoff for his second inning of work.
Trip in March when all this COVID stuff started.
Christian went
I got
1, 2, 3.
airline tickets for $92 a person.
Which is inside and
We
low.
stayed right there at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
1-0.
Where all the animals come right up to your
See,
room.
I've stayed at.
1 ball, no strikes here on Jace DeMann. They kicking the pitch from Passanoff. Swinging a pop fly into shallow center. Under it is the shortstop, Ben English, and he makes an error as it was in his glove and it popped out. So it'll be a E4. And South Christian has a runner on first here with nobody out.
Batting fifth. Second baseman, number 20.
It'll be Nate Brinks, the right-handed batter, to step in here against the right-handed John Passanoff, a righty-on-righty matchup. First pitch grounded toward first. It got past Dominic Schoenborn. A hard single into right field, and DeMann moves to second. Brinks over to first. That was an interesting one. We're going to count it as a hit on hit for Brinks, not an error on Schoenborn because it just got by him. Looked like it handcuffed him a little bit. It was a hard hit right to first. So runners on first and second here with nobody out on the top of the second. Runner in scoring position for South Christian. The first pitch to Oatman is outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
On the phone, they wanted to move you to Pop Century, but they don't have family suites there.
Passanoff.
He says, well, that's not fair. They paid
Here
for
working with runners on
They ended
first
up
and
moving us to
second.
Animal Kingdom Lodge,
Oatman, the 1-0.
unit with a complete kitchen, washing
Grounded first base, or grounded third base side foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Loved it because the giraffes would come right up to the friggin' rail and everything.
Yeah, it's so cool. Animal Kingdom Lodge is cool.
Yeah.
Oatman batting stance straight away. Basically stands up. His right elbow
He goes, I just told him that they had to give you something at least
parallel
equal.
to the
That's what they
ground.
came up with. He says, if I
And
hadn't asked
pitch
for
missed
it,
up
they
and in.
would've charged you the difference. But I didn't ask for it.
2 balls, 1 strike now on Oatman. The third baseman for the Sailors. Sailors today wearing navy blue uniforms with the white stripe across the middle and gray stripes on the outside of that white bar. That pitch was in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Passanoff checks the runners, kicks and fires. High pop up, foul right side. It will be
The ID is actually his insurance card.
foul
So
as
we got all the military.
Jabin Bates
We got 4-day punch
came in
for
sliding in, but
$1
he couldn't get to it
One day it did
in
call
time.
per person, yeah. Well, one
So
day
the
it
count
did
remains
call.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here. And Sailors also wearing gray pants today with blue batting helmets and blue hats. Cougars, as always, wearing their white uniforms with blue script CC across the front, blue numbers. 1 in the back and 1 on the front right of the chest. That missed upstairs. Throw it on to first. Will not be in time. And sliding back in was Brinks. It'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes here
He's a salesman, but years ago he signed up
for Oatman.
to be a Disney travel agent.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Here on Oatman, the third baseman. He's got runners on first and second. Second is DeMann. First is Brinks. The payoff pitch. Got him. Strike 3 looking. Ring him up as Oatman thought it was ball 4 and threw the bat over to the first base dugout, but it was called strike 3 by the home plate umpire. So he goes down looking, and John Passanoff has 1 away here with runners on first and second.
Number 4, Seth Ritzman.
For a week, including airfare for less than $2,000.
Here's Ritzema, swings and misses on a fastball upstairs, and he actually fouled it off into the glove of Jabin Bates.
So we got in our room, all the food was there that I ordered for the week in the refrigerator and everything.
Nothing in 1.
I think we ate 3
Here on Ritzema, they kicking the pitch. In there for a strike.
I was making bacon.
Nothing in 2. Quickly
Like, chip
on Seth Ritzema.
down there is called.
He's got runners on first and second.
I don't think they still.
Brinks on first, a man on second. That pitch is fouled up into the netting. Looked like it was up at head height on Ritzema, but he swung on it anyway, and it was inside as well. So, count remains 0-2. Passing on the set. Checks. Demand the kick in the pitch. Runners go. It's a high fly ball into shallow center field. Caught by Klaus. Can they double him up at second? Yes, they can. A 8-6 double play as they get Demand. He was going from the gun, and he can't tag up, and the Cougars get out of the inning with...
Yeah, I think Demand thought there was 2 outs there.
Yeah, and he just... Granted, he went right away on the pitch, so it was a odd situation for the Sailors, but the Cougars get out of that one without surrendering a run. Let's go to the bottom of the second. Catholic Central leading 1-0 on your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Michigan knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks,
well, it'll be Johnson, Schoenborn, Redmer 1-2-3 to start this bottom of the second for Catholic Central. They ended that top of the second with a very nice 8-6 double play off a base running error by Demand. First pitch, fly ball right field that'll get down fair. Johnson's around first and heading for second. He will be in with a sliding double as Johnson leads it off with a double for him. Just his 5th this season, as he now stands on second for Dominic Schoenborn with nobody out.
Batting 6th for the Cougars. First baseman, number 22, Dominic
Schoenborn this season batting .283 with 15 walks, 18 RBIs, and 6 doubles.
That's what, Sutton or is she sick? No. Okay.
With runners in scoring position here, that pitch comes inside on Schoenborn 1-0. With runners in scoring position, Dom Schoenborn is batting .323, so a little bit better with 31 at-bats, 17 RBIs, and 10 walks, but he's got a chance to get his 18th of the year with with Johnson on second. He swings and misses on the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Big Red. He stands in, straight away stance, holds the right elbow to his side. Bat vertical over his right shoulder. They pitch. Caught the low part of the strike zone for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
She was up here in January. Okay. So we saw her in January.
Henry leans in, comes second. The left-handed left-handed pitcher from the third base side of the rubber delivers. It's fouled back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brady Redmer stands on deck. If Johnson can get around here, that would be for him. That would be his.
Well, it is. It's part of life. There's no one. I looked at him and I says.
It'd be his 8th run of the year. The pitch, swing and a miss. Got Big Red swinging. So Dom Schoenborn strikes out
To go on to eternal life, you know.
for the 12th time this season, and that'll bring up
Batting
Brady
seventh
Redmer.
for the Cougars.
Yeah, it looked to be either a slider or a curveball.
Right fielder number 24, Brady
Definitely
Redmond.
was that breaking ball that got Schoenborn swinging, not the fastball he was waiting on. That's grounded up the middle, picked up at short by DeHaan. He'll fire over in time for out number 2. And he advances Aiden Johnson to third. And so Redmer goes 6-3. And the Cougars have their second run of the afternoon just 90 feet away. And Aiden Johnson, Ben English, steps up to the plate for the Cougars.
So I talked with her last night. I talked to
Straightaway
her
stance.
I know my sister wanted to do
That kick in the pitch.
that. Very
Curveball upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. English, so far this season, is batting .364 through 22 at-bats. He's got 8 hits and 2 runs scored. The 1-0.
Still have to work on it.
In there for a strike on the outer half of the plate. 1-1 now
We're waiting for his
on
other
English.
daughter.
We're in the bottom of the second. Catholic Central leading 1-0, looking to extend that lead with a run just 90 feet away. Aiden Johnson on third.
But I'll call him Memorial.
The 1-1 is bumped up high and behind us onto the
I know a really good priest.
turf of Gardner Field behind us. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Ben English.
It's up to you, but I'm putting it on the table.
There you go. That light's go.
That might be.
Henry the set.
I'm just putting it on the table.
Yeah.
The kick in the pitch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on a breaking ball down low. Looked like a slider. And English goes down. The Cougars. Strand Johnson on third. We head to the third inning. Catholic Central leading 1-0. This is Catholic Central Cougar Baseball on the Cougar Baseball Network.
No run.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Michigan knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Michigan needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
Runners to your mark. Set.
Leading off the top
Well,
of the third.
it'll be number 12,
Number 12.
Drew Burgess, to lead things off for South Christian here in the top of the third. The Cougars and South Christian here in the rubber match of this series. Catholic won the first game by a score of 4-5, or 5-4, and then South Christian doubled up. Catholic Central 8-4, including a home run in that second contest. Popped up high right side. It will be out of play into the Catholic Central bullpen behind their dugout to our left. So it's 0-2 after the first pitch of this at-bat was swung on and missed by Burgess. The catcher for South Christian is a right-handed batter.
That's right.
Facing a 0-2 count here against John Passanaw. Slightly open stance awaits the 0-2 swing and a foul. Hopped off the plate, looked like. So we remain 0-2.
Mine was short and sweet. I was thinking.
Passanaw. Steps, kicks, and fires. Low and away.
Oh, that's right.
1 ball, 2 strikes now on Burgess.
Okay.
This is still the first trip through the order for South Christian as he swings and misses on a fastball upstairs, 1 away. Here as Burgess is retired.
Raised the eye level.
Batting ninth for
It's a
South
good thing
Christian.
for Passanaw.
Left fielder number 1, Alex Edson.
And it's something Passanaw has been able to do every game he has played. He's been able to strike out batters. And though it doesn't always lead to the best of results, meaning a win, does have the consolation prize of leading Catholic Central in strikeouts thus far. 1 ball, no strikes here on Edson. Popped up foul right side. Passing on the run will make the grab in foul territory. Halfway between home and third for out number 2. So a pop out to 1 and a strikeout is how the Sailors go down 1-2 here in this third inning. Cougars and Sailors went really quickly through that first game back on Tuesday. First pitch inside to Dahan, top of the order here for South Christian. Dahan is 0 for 1. He struck out his last time up. They kick him the pitch, the 1-0. Caught the low outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Passanoff. Swinging and a foul back to the backstop on a chopper. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Taking a look at our first check at the out-of-town scoreboard here after the 1-2 pitch. Got him on a strike 3 looking outside. We head to the bottom of the third out-of-town scoreboard when we come back on the Cougar Baseball Network.
Runners to your mark. Set.
Some may see a sprinter. At the NFHS, we see a future leader already off to the races. Some may see a volleyball player.
Good hit! Way to go, girls! Woo!
At the NFHS, we see a spike in confidence that will help her achieve her potential. What else do we see? Musicians learning to march to their own beat. We're the NFHS, the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and activities in America, helping today's teenagers develop the skills they need to become tomorrow's leaders. And we see it happening in communities across Michigan every single day. Learn more about the NFHS commitment to youth at nfhs.org. This message presented by the NFHS, the National Federation of State High School Associations.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation. Fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is
It'll be Ben Passanoff, the bottom of the order, 9 and then top for the Catholic Central Cougars here. Ben Passanoff stands in and fouls the first pitch back to the backstop, 0-1. Passanoff has struck out a grand total of 33 times, and a fun thing that we've been watching is that he and his cousin John has stolen the same number of bases that as number of times Ben has struck out. So if John can get on base here, we could have an opportunity for him to finally take the lead in that over this season. As John Passanoff has stolen 33 bases, Ben Passanoff has struck out 33 times. Here's the 1-1. Missed upstairs and outside and got past the catcher Burgess. And goes to the backstop.
Ben Passanoff's got to get something going for playoffs. He comes into this game hitting 102 on the year with an on-base average of 214 and slugging only 169.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Ben Passanoff. And Passanoff is usually, if somebody strikes out a lot, you try to look at their on-base percentage just to see if they draw a number of walks, see how many times they get on base. He just doesn't do that. He's only drawn 9 walks on this season, and he's been dwelling at the bottom of the order all campaign for Catholic Central.
Well, he's got a good at bat here. He's drawn the count full.
Yeah, he has. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Henry and Passanaw, righty on righty matchup, or lefty on righty matchup. The kick and the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck out for the 34th time this season, and there's one away here for the top of the order in John Passanaw.
Why does he still play?
So it'll be John Passanaw trying to get and tie this thing back up if he can get on base, as he would be at 34 stolen bases if he can grab one during this game. And with Ben at 34 strikeouts on the year, it looks like Ben could be on his way to winning this contest. 1 ball, no strikes here. The kick and the pitch. It bounced in front of Burgess and took a high hop to the backstop. 2 balls, no strikes here on John. Straightaway stance, bent slightly at the knees, upright torso for John Passanaw. Swings the bat back and forth a couple of times. Henry comes set. From the third base side of the rubber, the 2-0. Up and in. He went headhunting on John Passanaw, though obviously not intentionally. Now 1 down, bottom of the third. Catholic Central leading 1-0 here in this interconference matchup. OK Gold for both these two teams. The 3-0. Call it a strike on the upstairs outside corner. That was a interesting strike call from the home plate umpire, but it was smart baseball there by John Passanaw not to swing. 3 balls, 1 strike. The kick and the pitch. Grounded up the middle. Can DeHaan make the play? He grabs it and over to first in time. My goodness. What a play there by DeHaan. He was coming up the middle as it was a slow chopper up the middle. He dove and grabbed it right behind second base and was able to get up and fire it over and catch the speedy John Passanaw for a 6-3 ground out, as there are 2 away here for Andrew McCall.
Yeah, I thought that ball by John was definitely going to get through.
And it's a good play by shortstop there to make sure that South Christian keeps the bases empty, at least on the defensive side of things. 0-1 here on Andrew McCall. The delivery and the pitch is fouled back into the right. Looks like Henry slipped and fell on the mound there. Looked like he was getting up. It's interesting to see another absence from this lineup is Luke Kuzner, who is out today. It's been something that we haven't seen a lot of, especially as of late. Swing and a miss. On a breaking ball upstairs, we head to the 4th. Catholic Central and South Christian in a 1-run baseball game on the Cougar Baseball Network.
Nothing across.
Training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help.
Joss Vanderwide to lead things off here in the top of the fourth for South Christian. Another lefty for the Sailors. Righty on lefty matchup. First pitch catches the outer half of the plate for strike one. Vanderwide 0 for 1 today with a pop out to short his last time up. Pitch is low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. This has been a very quick game. We're almost through an hour here. That's fouled back and a fly ball into foul territory left side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-0 Catholic Central leads here in the top of the fourth. That's a strike 3 called in the upper outside corner. Another strikeout looking for John Passanaw. He got Dahan that way back in the third. There wasn't even a signal from the home plate umpire. So I was surprised at that it was a called strike 3 when Jabin Bates went around the horn, but 1 ball, 2 strikes, and that's very interesting. Swinging and a high fly ball into left field. Johnson on the run. It will be a foul ball just at the warning track. And the home plate umpire on the call. My goodness, that was a ball that was taken very deep down the left field line. It came to earth right about the warning track, or just shallow of it. And it was very nice hit there by Vostad. Vostad is 0 for 1. He flew out to center his last time up the 1-1. That missed upstairs. We are already in the fourth inning, believe it or not, and we are already falling behind in our out-of-town scoreboard report. Taking a look at the West Michigan Whitecaps here. They're in the middle of a series with Lake County. That pitch missed inside and bounced away from Jabin Bates. 3 balls, 1 strike. And last night, the West Michigan Whitecaps won in one of the honest ways that I have ever seen a baseball game be won. It was 0-0 heading into the bottom of the 10th. Ronaldo Rivera was on second. And he tagged up, as that's a walk to Vostad on a 3-1. And that'll bring up Jace DeMann, who is 0 for 1. He reached on an error his last time up. And either way, Ray Rivera was on second, as you start with a runner on second in extra innings in the minors, and he made his way to third on a tag up on a fly ball in. Came around to score on a balk. So it was a very odd way to end it as the West Michigan Whitecaps become over 500 for the first time this season. That's a foul ball up and behind us. 1 ball, 1 strike on demand. So, Whitecaps play tonight, Lake County at 6:35 p.m. That is the third game of a 6-game set between these two teams. That caught the outside part of the plate for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And so Whitecaps already have 2 wins in this series. They won 4-3 against Lake County. That's a strike 3 on the outside corner. Another strike 3 looking for John Passanaw today. By my count, that's his 4th of the afternoon. And there are 2 away now. Here with a runner on first and Vostad. And so, West Michigan will play Lake County tonight. That's fouled back into the backstop. Starting at 6:35. And with the Detroit Tigers, they were in action today. An afternoon game for them against the Cleveland Indians. That's a fly ball into right center field. Brady Redmer under it will make the grab, and the side is retired here with a fly out to right. We head to the bottom of the 4th as The Cougars lead this one 1-0. This is your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
Adults and students. Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the Health and Safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website.
We are back for the bottom of the fourth here. Jabin Bates to lead things off. He's got to tie his shoe before he can get underway, so everything is delayed a little bit. Taking a look at the Detroit Tigers schedule here today before Jabin Bates digs in. They lost today against the Cleveland Indians 5-2. They go 1-3 in that Cleveland series before they head off to take on New York. That pitch is inside. Looked like it handcuffed the catcher Burgess there. And the Yankees will come into Detroit with games at 7:10 on Friday, 4:10 on Saturday, and then on Sunday finishing out that series at 1:10. Here's the 1-0. Missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes here on Jabin Bates. Bates grounded out to short his last time up. He's got a 2-0 count on him now. Henry on the mound. The left-hander will kick and deliver. That's way inside. Almost hit Jabin Bates, who's taking his cuts from the right side here against the left-hander Henry. Here's the set. The 3-0. It's called strike 3. Jabin Bates was taken all the way, as one does. Here, probably strike 1. Goodness. So bottom of the fourth, Catholic Central leading 1-0 here from the Cat. Here's the 3-1. Missed up and away. He walked them, so Jabin Bates draws his 29th walk of the year. For Catholic Central, he leads in walks drawn. If he keeps this up, he might tie Ben Passanoff with raw numbers. So Bates on first with nobody out. That'll bring up Peyton Klaus, who grounded to second his last time up. Here's the set from Henry. Working from the stretch here. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a foul up and behind us. Look out. Girls lacrosse is practicing back on Gartner Field. They were on the opposite side of the field from where that baseball landed, but still, I got to be careful back there. Nothing in a 1 here on Peyton Klaus. Klaus coming into today batting .308. As the check over to Jabin Bates. He's back to first safely. Nothing in 1 here on Peyton Klaus. Slightly open stance in the right-handed batter's box. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a foul. Hit one of the stanchions to the backstop. Nothing in 2. Peyton Klaus with Trying to advance Jabin Bates to second here. Henry checks over. It will not be in time as he slides back in safely, does Jabin Bates. And Henry will work from the stretch here. The set. The 0-2 pitch. Strike three low and outside. My goodness, that was halfway up the calf.
Where's that pitch?
It's been an interesting strike zone all afternoon, that is for sure, as Peyton Klaus goes down looking.
Left fielder number 25, Aiden Johnson.
Definitely a pitcher-friendly strike zone here, given by the home plate umpire. Check over on Jabin Bates. He is safe.
Okay.
It's a close baseball game here at the Cat. Aiden Johnson at the plate for the Cougars. Schoenborn is on deck with Redmer to follow him should we get to that point. Henry the set. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That got away from him, and Jabin Bates is headed to third. The throw down to third will not be in time, and Jabin Bates with a stolen base and advancing on to third on a wild pitch. So now, instead of having a runner on first, Aiden Johnson's got a runner on third. Let's see if he can bring him home and grab him his 17th RBI of the year. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ground ball toward third. Jabin Bates going back to third, and he'll stay there. So Johnson grounds out 5-3, and there are two away here. Gonna bring up Dominic Schoenborn.
Dominic Schoenborn. Yeah.
Jabin Bates on third base. He's already got an RBI tonight. Looking to get a run scored himself here. Schoenborn at the plate. First pitch down low. 1 ball, no strikes.
Does our maintenance staff cut the grass here, or who cuts the grass? I can't believe he does it. No. It's the company. Okay. Oh.
Jabin Bates takes a lead off on third, standing in foul territory, so if he gets hit with a line drive, he's not going to be out. That's a strike on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Dominic Schoenborn. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Earlier today, he struck out for the 12th time this season. Here's the 1-1 from Henry. That's inside, almost hit Schoenborn. He had to back out of the way. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the 4th here in a game that is moving pretty darn quickly, as we aren't even an hour out of this baseball game yet. Started just after 4:20. Pitch missed inside again. They're looking for that same pitch, and the home plate umpire is not giving them that call at all, but he's giving them the outside corner all day. Let's see if they go here on this 3-1 pitch. Here's the set from Henry. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on a fastball upstairs. 3 balls, 2 strikes now on Dom Schoenborn. 2 outs, runner on third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Cougars go down swinging. And we head to the 5th inning. Catholic Central and South Christian in a 1-run ball game. 1-0 in favor of the Cougars. This is your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
Website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sports skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Michigan. In almost all...
Means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
Top of fifth for South Christian, they trail 1-0. Only run coming in the bottom of the first for the Cougars. As Passanot's first pitch is a breaking ball, nice breaking ball, right over the heart of the plate for strike one. Oh, 0-1. Another breaking ball, out caught the plate as well, quickly 0-2 on Oldman. Fastball missed out and away. Count will be 1-2.
Yeah, Oatman 0 for 1 today with a strikeout in his first at bat.
The 1-2. Breaking ball chopped foul down the third base side. Count will remain 1-2. Here's the pitch for Passanot. Tried to raise the eye level. Count will be even now at 2-2. 2-2. Curveball. Called strike 3. That looked well inside. Umpire thought otherwise.
It's been a wacky strike zone all day. Needless to say, that is Passanot's.
Bring in the first baseman, Seth Richmond.
Yeah, it's Passanot's 5th strikeout looking all day. Doesn't often get a lot of strikeouts looking. He relies more on that curveball to get guys swinging. But today it's been used to paint the proverbial corners, which may have been extended with a couple of these
First pitch was
at-bats.
swung on and missed. Used it 0-1. Called strike 2. A little outside as well. The 0-2. Foul it off. Or fly to right. Redmond there. Makes the play and is quickly 2 away.
Catcher number 12, Drew Burgess.
Bring in Drew Burgess. Try to get on base here with the first 2 retired here in the top of the 5th. The first pitch. Hits him. So South Christian will have a base runner.
Left fielder number 1,
First with 2 away.
Alex Edson.
Courtesy runner here for Burgess, the catcher.
Burgess. Number 8, Luke Van Tol.
So it'll be Van Tol on first. Here in substitution for Burgess.
Check on Van Tol, nothing doing. Van Tol is the main courtesy runner for the catcher in the first 2 games of the series at South Christian. That one apparently high. Be 1-0.
The bunt was shown on that.
Policy for taken?
1 ball, no strikes. The kick and the pitch. Swing, jack swing, he did go. So 1-1 here on Edson.
Count will be 1-1 in the pitch. Popped foul and out of play down the third base side, into the bullpen and then into the woods.
this conference game or is this district game? Conference game.
Yeah. Districts are next Saturday.
Okay.
1 and 2.
I think so, yeah.
That one high. Count will be 2 and 2.
Edson, his last time up, popped out to John Passanon, running in foul territory. Passanon made the run all the way from the mound. You got him.
2-2 on Edson. Breaking ball missed high and in to draw the count full.
Cougars, this was scheduled to be their last regular season game. They will actually play they will play Gull Lake next Tuesday. Runner goes.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Another strikeout for Passanon. This one retires this side. South Christian leaves 1 stranded. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th.
Top of the 5th for
Cougars
South
lead
Christian.
1-0.
No runs, no hits.
Please, fellas, we need you.
Kelly, the baseball game, knew the players, knew all their names. You could see her there every day, shout hooray when they played. Her boyfriend by the name of Joe said, to Coney Isle, dear, we'll go. Then Nellie started to fret and pout, and to him I heard her shout, hey, take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Redmer will be the leadoff hitter for the Cougars in the bottom of the 5th. It will be Redmer, Ben English,
for Catholic
and then
Central,
Ben
bottom
Passanon, the bottom 3 in the
right fielder,
Cougar
number 24,
order.
Brady Redmer.
Tammy was their coach. Yeah, Tammy Benjamin.
I remember her. Now that you say that name, I'll have to find out what her last name was.
Maybe he's have you met her?
Looks
yet?
like Burgess was shaken up on that play. It was a foul ball to the backstop. Not sure if it was his hand or anything that got hit. It might have been deflected off that foul ball. With Brady Redmer at the plate. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard here. It was foul.
If Jimmy were
Strike.
this, I'd be saying the same thing.
Yeah.
You what?
If Jimmy were
It's 0-1 here.
That he had a girlfriend that's in Florida. I'd be
Which
saying the
is missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 3rd, Rockies at Mets. Mets leading that one 1-0.
Didn't I tell you that story?
In the bottom of the 9th, the Cubs are currently leading the Pirates by a score of 5-3. That's in Pittsburgh. Bottom of the 7th, the Indians. The Indians and Tigers. Wait, this is a outdated scoreboard. Because the Tigers did win that one. Or did lose on that one.
Agreed to pay for her
Strike one.
law school. Well, then
Here we go. Now here's an updated, correct scoreboard for y'all. Top of the 7th, the Mets leading the Rockies 4-1. In the 8th, the Rays leading the Royals 7-2. That one missed outside. Top of the 5th, Blue Jays and Yankees. Jays leading that one 2-0 in the first of 2 games today for them. We got a couple of finals here. Here's the 2-2. Low and outside, got him strike 3 looking.
It's that same spot. He's been calling that once, and then he doesn't call it the next.
It's been a very inconsistent strike zone tonight from the umpire, but there's one away here.
Bringing Ben English with one away.
There are a couple of finals here in the majors today. The Mets beat the Rockies 1-0 in their first game of that doubleheader.
I went in there 1-0, or for a strike, 0-1.
The Phillies leading the Marlins in Miami the Phillies beat the Marlins 3-2 for a final. The Cubs beat the Pirates 5-3.
That one caught the inner part of the plate. Be 0-2.
And then the Indians beating the Tigers by a score of 5-3.
That one poked, and that ball will get down in front of the left fielder. Edson, English aboard was on the way.
And in 10, the Padres lose to the Milwaukee Brewers by a score of 6-5. That one finishing up in 10 innings, and then the Reds lose to the Nationals by a score of 5-3 in a completion of the game that that got rained out yesterday. A couple of other games later today. The Reds at Nationals at 7:05. 8:10 sees the Orioles at the White Sox.
Passing out, showing bunt in the first one, pulled it back for strike 1.
And then 9:40 sees Angels at Athletics and Cardinals at D-backs before the 10 o'clock hour sees Giants at Dodgers and Rangers at Mariners.
When it was in there 0-2, and Passanout's in danger of striking out for the 35th time this season.
He's at 35th?
He came in hitting 102. Yeah, 35th time.
Yep, 35th. He held up on that pitch, up and inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now on Ben. Bottom of the 5th, Catholic Central with a runner on first, leading at 1-0.
A pitch. Called strike 3, and there's the 35th strikeout for Ben Passanout this year. It's not been a very successful season so far for him.
And he's got 6 hits on the year with 10 runs scored. He's walked 9 times and now struck out 35 times. Here with 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th. Here's John Passanout. 98 now for Ben Passanout. That pitch missed low and inside on John. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first is Ben English. He got there with a soft single into left. No one out.
That one inside.
Did you hear what I said to Jackson? Ben came into the game with 33 strikeouts, and John had 33 stolen bases.
So John needs either a couple stolen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Catch back out.
That one high.
It looked like the same place where Ben was rung up. It's been a very odd strike zone, needless to say. And it's been all over the place for the majority of this game.
Check on English at first, nothing doing. The 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 3-1. Passanout still ahead in the count.
He was going to take that all the way. It's pretty frowned upon if you swing on a 3-0 pitch, unless it's right down the heart of the plate.
Hard strike 2, that was very high.
That one looked up and away, yeah. It was very interesting strike zone, at least at this at-bat. It's continued from...
McKinnon hasn't given in to the umpire yet.
Which is very interesting, because he's Granted, his run-in with the umpires at Gull Lake back
That one will line and
days
find a gap.
ago.
English will go first to third as it's misplaced. Throw will be cut off at second. The Cougars will take a 2-0 lead courtesy of John Passanaught's RBI double.
That was a good base knock there by John Passanaugh with that RBI, and it was a good decision there by the third base coach, Kurt Schmidt, to send Ben English around. He goes first to home on that double for John Passanaugh and extends the Catholic Central lead by 100%.
Jakari Alvin.
Andrew McCall is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout and a walk. He came around to score the previous Catholic Central run.
That one swung and missed 0-1 on McCall. He's got a chance to score.
No, they don't have.
Ben Passanaugh with 2 away. Inside on McCall.
She wasn't a first seed though. She was down a ways.
This is the first inning that the Cougars have gone more than 5 batters. It's been a pitching duel all day, as seen by the low-scoring affair that we have on our hands here.
McCall hitting 273 coming into this one with runners in scoring position. That's good enough for 6 for 22.
What was that?
7 RBIs in these situations.
I don't know if that's how she's his kid or not.
Fouled off. 1-2 to count. McCall will wait on a 1-2. Pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner.
He is not happy about that as he storms off back to the dugout. But we will head to the 6th. Catholic Central leading it 2-0 here on the Cougar Baseball Network.
This message presented.
How do you define strength? Is it physical? Or is it mental? Maybe it's both. Maybe it's whatever empowers a person to dig deeper, fight harder, and overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Discover how much stronger and more confident your children can be. Encourage them to participate in a sport when they go to high school.
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
More and more these days, it feels like sports are losing out to hype. Who dissed who? Who signed the fattest contract? Who got busted for cheating? Lost 2 is the unique capacity sports have to inspire us, to unite us. Well, great news, sports fans. Sports are still being played for the right reasons. They're still as entertaining as they are character building. You just have to know where to find it. And you only have to look as far as your local Michigan high school. You know, the place where the games are exciting, concessions are affordable, and the parking is free. Where the emphasis is on hustle and heart instead of hype. If you prefer real, honest-to-goodness sport played for all the right reasons, you'll find it at your hometown high school. High school sports. Games are being played.
It'll be Jake DeHaan, the top of the order for South Christian here in the top of the 6th. Catholic Central and South Christian here in the rubber match. Catholic Central extending their lead back in that 5th inning. First pitch is swung on and missed. He went over the fastball of John Passanaugh. 0-1 now on DeHaan. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So DeHaan, who has already struck out twice today, first time swinging, second time looking on one of John Passanaugh's 5 strikeouts looking here. Did he get him again? No, he did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As that missed low. That would have been cause for controversy if the home plate umpire had rung him up on that one. The 1-2. Missed outside. He held up on that one. It was well outside. Into the opposite batter's box almost. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Dahan. Here's the step kick and the fire from Passanant missed away. So after an 0-2 count to start things off, three pitches missed outside. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes now. And Dahan awaits the payoff pitch. Swing and a foul right side will be out of play.
If you were Bo Jackson, you would have had that.
I'm not sure that would have worked, seeing as that there was a fence in the way.
Bo would have jumped off the fence and grabbed the thing.
We all know that.
Yeah, he would have. Here's the payoff pitch from Passanant. He walked him down low. That looked like the same exact pitch he's been ringing guys up on all afternoon. My goodness.
Right fielder, number 9.
Inconsistency, the name of the game today, folks. It'll be Josh Vanderweide to step in for the Sailors. Slightly closed stance, actually. Holds the bat on an angle toward the pitcher. It's missed up and away for ball number 1. Vanderweide 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a pop-out. Here's the 1-0. Missed up and away. Runner on first is Dahan. He's on there because of a walk. Now Tim McKinnon goes out to talk with John Passanant, who, after they're getting a little bit away, Ball getting a little bit away from John Passanant the last couple of batters. He's thrown 6 straight balls now. Trying to get back in this at-bat with Vanderweide, trying not to put another South Christian runner on with nobody out. Passanant comes set to kick in the pitch. Missed down low for ball number 3 of this at-bat. 3 balls, no strikes here on Vanderweide. Now the Cougars do have a little bit of leeway here. They've got 2 runs. They got a 2-run gap ahead of South Christian here, but they got to be careful. The pitch from the 3-0 right down the heart of the plate for strike number 1. 3 balls, 1 strike now on Vanderweide. Middle infield at double play depth. Third and first both in. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball upstairs. That would have most assuredly been called a ball. But Vanderweide went around anyway. 3-2 now the count. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Battling back from a 3-0 count was John Passanant. And there's 1 away here in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, Vanderweide looked at
Designated
his way
hitter,
in
number
front of
7,
that pitch.
Alex Vostad.
Alex Vostad to the plate. Now, South Christian only has 1 hit here with this.
Oh, is he really?
They've only allowed 1 hit so far today. Now that's a ground ball through the gap and into right field. Rounding second and heading for third is Dahan. And the throw will be cut off by the second baseman, Ben English. And now there are runners on the corners here, as we might have.
Center fielder number 3, Jake DeMann.
Ourselves a either pinch run situation or something here as the South Christian coach is out to talk with somebody. And it looks like they're doing, no, I don't think it's a, I think it's a pinch runner here. Is that number?
Yeah, it's got to be a pinch.
It's a pinch runner because
Number 8, Luke Van Tol.
So we Luke Van Tol in for Vostad. And
Must not be a very good runner, huh?
So do they lose the DH? Or is he
they would lose the DH. They would lose the DH.
No, they wouldn't.
Well, it's a courtesy. He's a pinch runner, so they lose.
Well, then would he?
Well, whole DH, yes. They're substituting the DH. That pitch missed upstairs to DeMann here. As now Van Tol is in. As the pinch runner on first. On third stands Dahan. There's 1 out here in the top of the 6th. That pitch missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes now on DeMann. The center fielder is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, and he reached on an error before getting doubled up as part of that 8-6 double play. Now a ground ball towards short double play opportunity. but it was fumbled by Passanaw, and they can't get the runner. Run comes home to score. It's now 2-1, and the throw got by Dom Schoenborn, so a 6E for Ben Passanaw allows DeMann to go around. So he's got a 2-base error for him, and now it's a 2-1. And now Tim McKinnon will come out and talk with John Passanaw and the rest of the Catholic Central infield.
So you have to put a score on, Pat? Yeah. Not that you want to.
So what could have been an inning-ending double play was bobbled by Ben Passanaw, and he screwed up the throw over to first. So the Cougars, instead of getting 2 outs, can't even get 1.
They changed it to the third one. They got to pull now.
It's 4. You get 4.
4 total?
You get 4 before, on the 4th you have to yank him. So,
3.
No, it's 4. You have to pull him. You have to pull the pitcher on the 4th mound visit.
Second baseman, number 20.
So it'll be Nate Brinks, the batter here for South Christian. He is 1 for 2 with, before this, the only hit for South Christian. They're kicking the pitch. That's in there for a strike in the upper part of the zone. Only 1 out here in the top of the 6th. South Christian's got the go-ahead run on second, the tying run on third. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. So it's 0-2 now on Brinks. 0-2. You're on Brinks. Catholic Central trying to hold on to this 1-run lead. The pitch. Low and away. Did he go? No, he did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Passanaw the set, the 1-2. Swinging a fly ball into center field that'll surely score 1 on the tag up. They'll make the play in center. Throw home will not be in time as it was cut off by Dom Schoenborn. We have a tie baseball game here as a sacrifice fly for Brinks brings home Van Tol. And DeMann moves over to third here with 2 outs.
Only for the home team?
Third baseman, number 11, Ty Oatman.
So that'll bring up Ty Oatman, right-handed batter for the Sailors. They're kicking the pitch. That's in there for a strike. On the upper part of the zone. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a pop-up high in the infield. John Passanaw calling off his catcher, and he will make the grab right in the dirt. We will head to the bottom of the 6th. Catholic Central gonna try to regain that lead here when we come back. This is your home for Catholic Central baseball.
This weekend.
Can you go anywhere and find an endeavor in society where we've come to accept and tolerate an adult, and even kids, treating another adult the way we allow spectators, coaches, and players to treat a high school game official? Can you? No one has the right to abuse game officials. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Being a teenager is tough.
There's the constant pressure to be liked,
Endless worrying about college.
cyberbullying, high expectations, all the negativity.
There's no question. Being a teenager is tough. And what do Michigan's teens do when they want to block out the noise and clear their heads?
We play!
Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all.
High school sports are fun.
Not just fun.
They're a lot of fun.
Encourage your teenagers to participate in a sport or activity when they go to high school. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying the foundation for a happier, healthier future.
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Here we go for the bottom of the sixth in a tie baseball game. Jabin Bates at the plate, batting from the right side here against this left-handed pitcher in Henry. Pitch missed low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Bates has walked, and he RBI. He had a ground out, which turned into an RBI his last time up. Taking a look for the last time today at the out-of-town scoreboard. Let's see what's going on around the Catholic Central athletic scene. That pitch missed low, and varsity baseball obviously here against South Christian. JV is at South Christian at 4:15 in a single game. Here's the 2-0 from Henry. Missed upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes here. Girls varsity softball is a doubleheader against Forest Hills Central at FHC today. And the girls varsity soccer in MHSAA districts. That pitch missed low and inside. Ball 4, and he walked them. So a lead-off walk for Jabin Bates puts the go-ahead run on first for Catholic Central. And then girls varsity soccer playing Belding High School today at the Cat at 6:45 in about an hour. That'll bring up Peyton Klaus here for the Catholic Central Cougars. He's got a runner on first in Jabin Bates. The left-hander on the mound, Henry, will come set. And he'll throw over to first. Jabin Bates slides back in safely.
Him or Peyton?
He'll come set.
No. Who's this? Peyton.
Here's the kick and the pitch. Shows bunt, but he went and he couldn't pull it. He couldn't pull it back. He actually jabbed at a pitch that was about a foot out upstairs and outside. So it's 0-1 here on Peyton Klaus. Jabin Bates on first base. Peyton Klaus, I don't know why they're bunting here. As David pointed out, the Peyton Klaus was dominant in game 1 of this series. He had at one point 2 doubles and a triple. 2 doubles and a triple, I believe. Here's the 0-1. He tries to bunt and pulls it back upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know why Tim McKinnon's telling him to bunt. He should just go ahead here, because Peyton Klaus can hit this baseball, and he's been shown to do that, especially against South Christian here. Here's the set.
Also, Peyton could beat it out.
0-1, runner goes. Bunt attempt, foul. Jabin Bates would have been safe by a mile if he held up on that. But now it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count on Peyton Klaus. Jabin Bates got some speed. And now Tim McKinnon's coming well out of the dugout just to tell Peyton not to bunt on that situation. Because Jabin Bates was going, and Peyton bunted it foul instead of letting Jabin Bates advance into scoring position. Here is the 1-2 from Henry. Swinging a fly ball right field that will drop. Fair ball. And around second, Peyton Klaus is heading for second. Jabin Bates is heading for third. He is safe everywhere. And the Cougars with a bloop double for Peyton Klaus have 2 men in scoring position now in the bottom of the 6th with nobody out.
I thought they were going to call that
Left
ball
fielder,
foul.
number 25.
That was right on the line. The umpire made the decision. And now time is called by the South Christian manager. We'll see what happens here. Whether it be a pitching change or just a mound visit.
I was going to say.
It looked like it landed inbounds, and then it just rolled out a little bit.
Trying to settle down his infield here, telling them they can get 3 outs here. But Aiden Johnson, Dominic Schoenborn, 2 batters who can hit that ball far. Aiden Johnson has 4 doubles this year. Dom Schoenborn has 6. He's tied for the team lead coming into today. He's got 6 along with Jabin Bates, John Passanoff, Peyton Klaus. But Peyton Klaus just had that double, so that puts him into the lead. And John Passanoff got a double back in the 5th. First pitch misses low for ball 1. So John Passanoff doubled earlier in this game. That puts him at 7 as well. So now Peyton Klaus and John Passanoff alone at the top of that double leaderboard. Here's the 1-0. Missed inside. 2 balls, no strikes on Aiden Johnson. Johnson himself doubled back in the 2nd. I need to read my score sheet better next time I'm doing a report. So he is also at the top of the leaderboard with 7 doubles this season. Pitch missed low and in. 3 balls, no strikes there on Aiden Johnson. Henry's.
You giving the green light here, Reagan, or are you letting him
I'd say
take one?
If it's close or if it's in the strike zone, green light. But if it's outside, make him take it because you want to load up the bases here. Force South Christian to do something here. The pitch. Ground ball towards short. Picked up. It got past the second baseman and into right field. Coming home to score is Peyton Klaus and the Cougars on a 2-run error by the second baseman. Have regained that lead, and they now lead 4-2. So an error by the second baseman Brinks. It got past him and into right field on what should have been an easy, maybe even an easy play, and that will be a mound visit and a pitching change here for the South Christian Sailors. We will step aside, and when we come back, we'll have a new pitcher on the mound for South Christian.
Have we gotten to the point where at some high school game that an official has finally had enough from coaches, players, and adults, pulls off the whistle, and offers it to you? Let's hope not. There's no way you could do a better job. It's on everyone to promote good sportsmanship. So before you blurt something out about that next close call, consider this. Without the officials, nobody wins. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. Sportsmanship has never been more important between the lines in athletics and outside those lines in our communities. To listen, to respect, to understand, to practice common decency, to have competition without contentiousness. Sportsmanlike qualities are essential components of life itself. Let's all work together to not only be good sports, but good people. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Michigan knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Michigan needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more.
So it's a minor pitching change for the South Christian Sailors. They move Jace DeMann to the mound from center field. Brinks moves from second into center field, and then bringing in from the bench Aiden Fenema to play second for the Sailors. DeMann will step off. Here's the Cougars lead this one 4-2 on a 2 RBI error for Aiden Johnson. Got past the second baseman Brinks. The pitch is up and in. That got past the catcher, and heading down to second is Aiden Johnson with a passed ball. So there's nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. And now we might have a... Yep, we will have a courtesy runner here as Dawson Schroeder comes in for Aiden Johnson. That was no surprise at all. Get a player who's a little bit more on the speedy end of things on second base and in scoring position now for Catholic Central. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Catholic Central leading this one 4-2. They got 2 runs in on a 2-run error by the second baseman Brinks before that pitching change. He now is out in center field. Swing and a miss on a fastball down the middle by Dom Schoenborn. He was swinging for the fences on that one and missed it. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Schoenborn. For Dawson Schroeder, he's been able to steal 1 base so far this season. Not the Cougars' go-to courtesy runner. That curveball missed inside. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Schoenborn. Schoenborn with runners in scoring position this season is 10 for 31. Here's the 1-2. Missed low and inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike here on Schoenborn. Can they get Big Red to walk here? They kick in the pitch. Swing and a miss. He swung over that pitch. And that moves to 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Is his dad the coach? Okay. That's all right. Now
3 balls, 2 strikes here on Dominic Schoenborn. He's got a runner in scoring position. That kick in the pitch. Missed low. He walked him, and the runner goes to third on a passed ball. So Schroeder to third on a passed ball. And Schoenborn to first. And we've got runners on the corners here with nobody out. And now the Cougars will bring in Adam Wadzel as Schoenborn's courtesy runner. Courtesy runner.
Courtesy runner for Schoenborn, number 23, Adam Wanzel.
So Wadzel now stands on first.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of a courtesy runner before.
They use it for pitcher and catcher. That way they don't get themselves injured.
Yeah, was that a pitcher or a catcher that went in?
You can use it. You can use it for whoever.
Just a real slow guy.
Yeah, exactly. You can use it for a real slow guy.
Well,
Granted.
they should make those guys faster. They shouldn't let the slow guys hit unless they can run fast, right?
Yeah, but you use the big. You use the big guys.
Run fast. Track is the same season as baseball.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it?
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball toward the gap, picked up by the third baseman. Ottman will get the out at first. And the run scores with Dawson Schroeder, so the Cougars now lead at 5-2 here. So Dawson Schroeder comes home to score. Brady Redmer grounds out 5-3.
Second baseman, number 20, Ben English.
So there's 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Cougars still have a runner in scoring position. And Adam Wadzel. The set. First pitch from Demand. Actually, he'll step off the bag and throw it into center field. Brinks will stop Wadzel from advancing any further.
I know. That's what I'm saying, too. They totally threw it over his head.
Here's the first pitch.
He's got a noodle.
In there for a strike.
Sounds like Dickerson making excuses for
0-1 on Ben English.
He doesn't know who that is. He watches.
Will come set.
Really?
He's a Reds fan.
The 0-1. Fouled up into the back, fouled up and over the backstop. And yes, I know who Dan Dickerson is. And no, I don't watch a lot of Reds baseball because I don't have MLB TV, and we're obviously not in Cincinnati's area.
So you can still watch.
But yes, I am a Reds fan. The 0-2 here to Ben English. Grounded up the middle, and it will be picked up by the shortstop Dahan over to first. in time for out number 2. So English grounds out, but he advances Waddell to third. So another RBI opportunity. And it's Ben Passanaugh
Shortstop number 10,
here.
Ben Passanaugh.
Here's the first pitch to Passanaugh. Curveball in there for a strike. Passanaugh trying to avoid strikeout number 36 today. Just that number is so high. I feel bad for chuckling, but it's still incredibly high. He fouled that one off on a screaming line drive that got over the fence, and hopefully nobody is hurt. Nothing in 2 here. Nothing in 2 here. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a foul back to the backstop. He avoids strikeout number 36 for this time. I said at least for this time. The sophomore for Catholic Central stands in straight away, stands. The 0-2 pitch. Missed upstairs. Drawing some cheers from the Catholic Central crowd. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. The shortstop for Catholic Central awaits the 1-2. Fly ball right field. That will get down foul. Waddell will pull up just outside of the home plate dirt. Outside the home plate dirt, and we'll drop back to third. So a runner on third. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ben Passanaugh. Catholic Central leading 5-2 here from the Cat. Passanaugh comes set, as does demand the 1-2. Curveball fouled back to the backstop. Passanaugh is staying alive here in this one.
Maybe he's just trying to wear out the pitcher. Get the pitcher.
Passanaugh in search of his 7th hit of the campaign. Here. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Passanaugh. The set from demand. From the windup, the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. There is number 36. We head to the 7th inning. Catholic Central leading 5-2. This is your home for Catholic Central baseball.
School officials.
Runners to your mark. Set.
Some may see a sprinter. At the NFHS, we see a future leader already off to the races. Some may see a volleyball player.
Good hit! Way to go, girls! Woo!
At the NFHS, we see a spike in confidence that will help her achieve her potential. What else do we see? Musicians learning to march to their own beat. We're the NFHS, the national leader and advocate for high school athletics and activities in America, helping today's teenagers develop the skills they need to become tomorrow's leaders. And we see it happening in communities across Michigan every single day. Learn more about the NFHS commitment to youth at nfhs.org. This message presented by the NFHS, the National Federation of State High School Associations.
The love of the game draws us to sports, as players, coaches, spectators, and officials. For officials, it's a way to stay in the game they once played, to feel the thrill of putting on the uniform, stepping out of the playing surface, hustling to make the call, and building the relationships which can only be built in sports. If you still have that love for the game, we always need new officials. Register now at MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 good reasons.
Seth Ritzema to lead things off here in the top of the 7th. Last call for baseball here on the Cougar Baseball Network. As we start off this top of the 7th with a batter who is 0 for 2 and batting 7th for the Sailors today. The kick and the pitch from Passanaugh is in there for a strike. 0-1 on Ritzema. He's got Burgess and Edson following him. Both of them have failed to grab a hit. And 0 for 1 and 0 for 2 respectively. There's a slider on the outside corner. How is that not a strike? Is it finished over the plate, let's just say that. The 1-1 is up and in for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here on Ritzema. Ritzema flew out to center and flew out to right his last time up. The 2-1 is in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the set from John Passanaw. The kick and the pitch. Is upstairs, he missed, and he walked him. So a runner on first for the catcher, Drew Burgess. Then we have a courtesy runner here, looks like. Number 2. Ross Rosema. Or Boomsma. Sorry, Boomsma.
Number 2, Ross Boomsma. Now batting for the Sailors. Catcher number 12, Drew Burgess.
So Drew Burgess at the plate. Boomsma on first. Passanaw checked over to him, but no tag applied by Dom Schoenborn as he was in there safely. First pitch is fouled on the third base line. Just foul. It did look fair, but called foul, and we'll take it.
No more of those, son.
So Ross Boomsma on first. Burgess has an 0-1 count to his name. Passanaw working from the stretch here, the set. The 0-1. Missed up and away. That pitch had been called all day. I don't know whether or not the strike zone is getting smaller or this umpire is just that inconsistent. The 1-1. In there for a strike. On the inner half.
Plus, I don't think she was a very bright student.
1 ball, 2 strikes here on Drew Burgess. Passing all the set, the 1-2. Check swing, hopped over Jabin Bates, and it'll be a wild pitch that moves Boomsma over to second. So a runner in scoring position now for the Sailors. They trail it by a score of 5-2 here in the top of the 7th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes here on Burgess. Trying to get his first hit of the afternoon. Here's the set from Passanaw, the kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. And there's 1 down here in the top of the 7th. With a runner on second. That'll bring up number 1, Alex Edson. He is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout his last time up. He will stand in open stance, right-handed batter's box. The first pitch. Right down the middle for strike 1.
Yeah, wasn't she at Grand Valley and Western Michigan? Who? Lori Burgess.
It's foul left side. McCall on the run. He can't make the grab. I do apologize. It is actually.
I think she might have been at Western.
It's still 5-2, favor of Catholic Central. The runner on second is Boomsma. 0-2 the count on Edson here after that foul ball went just to the left of, just out of reach of Andrew McCall at third. 0-2 here on Edson, the kick and the pitch. Swing and a chopper up the middle, right to Ben Passanaw. Field it and fire over. Not in time. It looks like he bobbled that one again. So a runner on first. We'll credit that with a hit to Edson. It was a close play at first. So runners on first and second now for South Christian. Tying run at the plate. They got 1 out to their name here. Catholic Central trying to eke out one last conference win. That pitch missed low and away. 4 ball 1.
Now batting shortstop number 17, Jake DeHaan.
No, they're hosting this year. Are they really? I'm pretty sure they're hosting this year.
Passing on the kick and the pitch. Missed upstairs. The throw down to first is not in time.
What was that?
Jabin Bates trying to pick off the runner at first. That was nothing in 2, right? Nothing in 2? Believe it's nothing in 2 here. They're kicking the 2-0. Popped up, shallow right to Ben Passanant. He will settle under it and make the grab. So a pop out to 6 brings the Cougars within 1 out of winning this baseball game. And now we have a substitution here. Looks like number 18 is in for Vanderhyde. This might be the guy who hit the dinger. Cam Post, if I remember correctly, Cam Post did hit it out of the park back against Andrew McCall on Tuesday. He is trying to do it again here against John Passanant. Here's the kick in the pitch. In there for a strike on the low outside corner. Passanant the set, the 0-1. Missed low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Post, this is his first at-bat. Vanderwyde went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts, so good time as any to make it a switch. That pitch missed inside? Oh my goodness. It looked like it was inside. Here's the 2-1 swing and a check swing. Did he go? No. 3 balls, 1 strike. I don't think he went, but home plate umpire's been calling that pitch all afternoon. And in the top of the 7th, there's 2 outs. You don't give it to him. That pitch missed upstairs. He walked Cam Post. So bases loaded with 2 outs here.
Where is the strike zone going?
I don't know, David. I have no idea. Now it looks like we have... So pinch runner number 9 will come in. So it'll be Vanderwyde coming back in. And at the plate now is... So we may have another switch here.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 7, Alex Vostad.
So it is Vostad once again to come back in. With Van Tol.
He's running for Cam Post. Number 9, Josh Vanderwyde.
So it'll be Vanderwyde back at first. He's sliding back in after Cam Post was walked. Cougars have 2 outs here. Go-ahead run is at the plate. Tying run stands at first. First pitch outside. No balls, 1 strike. Open stance here for Vostad. They're kicking the pitch. Swing and a fly ball left field. Aiden Johnson on the run. He will not be able to make the grab as it hopped to the warning track. 1 run across, 2 runs across, 3 runs across. Can they get the throw at the plate? Will not be in time. And the Sailors have tied it up here in the bottom of the 7th with a 3 RBI double by Vostad. So it is a tie game here at the Cat with a 3 RBI triple, or 3 RBI double.
You thought you were going to lock up the bathrooms in just a minute, right?
No, I was just...
So now Tim McKinnon will come out and talk with the infield. We might be taking out John Passanant here. And now Ben Passanant is on the mound, and we have a Meyer pitching change for the Cougars. When we come back, we will have, hopefully, the rest of the 7th inning. This is your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
Reasons for high school multi-sport participation: fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Health concerns in high school sports go beyond physical injuries. The mental well-being of our young people is a hotter topic than ever before. The Michigan High School Athletic Association website has resources to help adults and students recognize potential problems and deal with them in a positive way. You can learn more about these mental health resources on the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. A message from the MHSAA promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Where can you...
On the bottom of the seventh, or top of the seventh, 2 outs, and the Cougars have intentionally walked Jace DeMann.
There's 2 up at softball and get take 2.
Here, so runners on first and second here. Ben Passano on the mound. He comes into today with a record of 2-2, ERA of 3.11, 18 innings pitched. He's allowed 17 runs, 16 hits, and he struck out 16. First pitch is low and away on Brinks for ball number 1. Passanot comes set. The kick and the pitch. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Brinks is 1 for 2 with a sacrifice RBI back in the 6th. And a single back in the 2nd inning. The 2-0. Swing and a pop fly out, or a pop fly is settled under there by John Passano. He makes the grab. We will head to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Cougars to end it in regulation on your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
You find good information on all kinds of topics related to the well-being of our student athletes? Check out the Health and Safety page of the MHSAA website. Learn about multi-sport participation, heat and hydration, cardiovascular resources, as well as insurance benefits available for our students. It's all on the Health and Safety page of MHSAA.com. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Nearly 2,000 of the state's top student athletes will be recognized for excelling academically and in school activities through the MHSAA's Scholar Athlete Award, underwritten by Farm Bureau Insurance. The applicants will be in the running for a total of 32 $1,000 college scholarships. Application materials are available exclusively online through the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
Here are 5 more good reasons for multi-sport participation. Multi-sport athletes are more coachable. They have higher athletic ceilings. They become better talent in the long run. They have higher sports IQs. Their sports skills transfer, and they are better teammates. Multi-sport participation is cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics.
I can't believe we...
Here we go, bottom of the 7th, Catholic Central. Now in a situation that they did not want to be in and did not see themselves in at the beginning of this 7th inning. They allowed 3 runs in the top half and are now forced to bat. Hopefully looking for a chance to walk it off. First pitch missed upstairs.
It would have been over if they wouldn't have scored, right?
Yeah. There was 2 outs, man. 2 outs needed that double.
So here's the 1-0 from DeMann. It's in there for a strike. Looked like it missed low, but not according to the home plate umpire.
No, they changed them out.
1 ball, 1 strikes here.
No, but the South kid. Yeah, they changed them out like 2 innings.
Yeah, in the middle of the 6th. The 1-1. In there for a strike. Looked like it missed low and away, though.
Should be 2-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes here.
Or it should be 3-0.
John Passana. 1 for 3. Here's the kick and the pitch. Missed low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
New offensive coordinator at Forest Hill Central.
DeMann on the mound for his second partial inning of work. Here's the set. Misstep, kick, and the fire. Missed upstairs. Full count now on Passanaw. If they can get him on, he has a chance. He can steal bases. He's Catholic Central's leading base stealer with 33 on the year thus far. He hasn't gotten a chance to do that today. Here's the set, the kick, and the fire, the 3-2. Missed outside, ball 4. So John Passanaw is on to the leadoff walk. And for Andrew McCall, let's see if we can get Andrew McCall at least on base or with a base hit. John Passanaw.
Corners will come in on McCall.
Yeah, so third baseman Ottman in. John Passanaw takes a lead at first. Here's the set. The kick and the pitch. A bunt down the first base line that will go just foul.
Smart decision, though.
Smart decision by Andrew McCall. That could have. He does have to bunt down first, so good decision by him to bunt down first. Bunt down the first base line. Let's see if he'll do that again. John Passanaw taking a lead at first. He represents the game-winning run for Catholic Central here in the bottom of the 7th. The set from DeMann. He'll step off, and Passanaw slides back in without even a throw. 0-1 here on Passanaw. Passanaw has stolen 86.8% of bases he has attempted. Pitch is a ball as it missed outside on McCall. 1 ball, 1 strike. McCall is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He walked and came around to score the first Catholic Central run of this game. The set from DeMann. The kick and the pitch. Curveball missed upstairs. 2 balls, 1 strike. McCall taking signs from the dugout, will dig back in straightaway stance. Holds the bats gently over his right shoulder, the 2-1. Missed outside. 3 balls, 1 strike now. A lot of interesting. This last 2 pitches seem to have been, or that pitch seemed to have been on the low outside corner that the home plate umpire had been calling all day, but gave it a ball that time. The 3-1. Missed outside. He walked him, so 2 men on for Catholic Central here. Winning run on second base. And now it'll be Jabin Bates swinging from his natural side, the left, as he will stand in. Today he is 0 for 1 with an RBI, ground out, and 2 walks and a run scored. And now we might have an intentional walk here.
Correct.
Maybe. As the manager for South Christian is coming out to do some defensive changes. Not sure what those are at the moment.
But wasn't the wires in your back pocket?
We might have.
Pitcher, the first baseman's gonna pitch.
Okay, so we will step aside with a pitching change for South Christian. This is your home for Catholic Central Baseball.
So the
So it's the bottom of the 7th. 2 runners on. First and second for Catholic Central. Second, it's John Passanoff. First is Andrew McCall. Jabin Bates is at the plate. He is being forced to bat from the right side here against the left-handed pitcher who was just brought in, Seth Ritzema. And so with his coming into first, there are a couple of changes that we have here. That pitch missed inside. Ball 1 on Jabin Bates. So Demand moved from the mound back to center field, and Brinks moved from center field to second, and Fenema moved from second to first. Here's the set from Ritzema. The kick and the pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the 7th. Catholic Central and South Christian tied at 5. It's the top of the order for Catholic Central here. John Passanoff walked. Andrew McCall walked. And now the 3-hole batter, Jabin Bates, is at the plate. He's got a 1-1 count on him. The set from Ritzema, the kick and the pitch. Missed outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Jabin Bates today has two walks today with 1 run scored and an RBI ground out back in the first inning. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Jabin Bates. The set from Ritzema. The 2-1 pitch. Missed up and away. It was a close one. It's 3-1. Now it will be Demand who will be responsible for the runners on first and second. The set from Ritzema. The 3-1. That missed well off the plate, about 6 inches, and the home plate umpire called it a strike. My goodness. Jabin Bates should be on first right now, and the bases loaded and Peyton Klaus up, but instead it's 3 balls, 2 strikes, and a full count on Bates.
He needs to set himself over there.
3 balls, 2 strikes here to Jabin Bates. A full count to the Catholic Central catcher. The set. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. He should be on first base, but instead he's the first out of the inning. My goodness. I don't have the words, folks. Well, that brings up Peyton Klaus, who doubled into right field on a bloop double his last time up.
Stand-up cabinet, you know. And one of those drawers has a box full of.
So he's got runners on first and second. Passanoff on second, McCall on first. Ritzema the set, the kick and the pitch. Missed well and outside. That popped out of the glove, and heading down to third is John Passanoff on the winning run, just 90 feet away.
Oh, he should have been to second.
I mean, we only use 1 guy, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you get him on second, you don't have to worry about the double play.
Exactly. So, and now we have an intentional walk here for Peyton Klaus. So now we have bases loaded for Aiden Johnson. 1 out here at the bottom of the 7th. Winning run on third in John Passanoff. Aiden Johnson at the plate.
They should make him throw the pitches, that way the pitcher gets tired.
That's what they used to do. They got rid of the pros, too.
Yeah. They can do that too in the pros?
Yeah. Like, up until like a couple years ago.
First pitch missed outside. Ritzema's hat fell off. He's throwing so hard.
Pitcher, the Cubs, walked intentionally because the guy at second base was suicide.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's what he told me. Just go. Just go.
There's 1 ball, no strikes.
I've seen intentional balks before, too.
That was it, yeah.
Here's the 1-0 from Ritzema. Infield in. That pitch missed outside. 2 balls, no strikes. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Infield is in. Oatman at third, DeHaan at second, DeHaan at short, Brinks at second, and Fenema at first. All of them playing at or on the grass. It's got 2 balls, no strikes here to Hayden Johnson. The set from Ritsema. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a grounder towards second. They'll go home for the force out. My goodness, where was John passing on that? He stopped halfway down the line. So we have 2 outs now with bases loaded. Good decision there by the first baseman, Fenema, to go home with it and force John Passanant out. But right now, that'll bring up Dom Schoenborn. Your bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, tie baseball game. The set, the kick, and the pitch from Ritsema. In there for a strike right down the middle. Ritsema lost his hat once again. He's got a bit of a ragtag look out there on the mound. Shirt untucked a little bit. And the hat keeps falling off. Nothing in one here on Big Red. Dominic Schoenborn. The kick and the pitch. Missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners everywhere for Catholic Central. First, second, and third. Dom Schoenborn at the plate. Schoenborn coming into today batting .283. And today he is 0 for 2. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Schoenborn. Cougars down to the last strike here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Dom Schoenborn. Ritsema comes set, checks the runner at second, kicks and fires. Missed outside for ball number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Dom Schoenborn. Cougars, anything will get a run home here. A walk, a hit, heck, a hit by pitch, anything to get us out of here. And Cougars with their last win in conference, looking for that one here today. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. We are headed to extras. We will come back here on the Cougar Baseball Network. Top of the 8th coming up. 5-5 baseball game.
I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Michigan, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Michigan Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice.
We are in the top of the 8th. Extra innings here at the Cat. In a tie baseball game, the Cougars slipping in the top of the 7th, allowing 3 runs on a 3 RBI double by Volstad. First pitch to Oatman is a strike. He was the only South Christian batter that didn't make it to the plate last inning. Here's the set and the pitch from Passanant. Low and away for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Oatman. Catholic Central trying to salvage a win out of this. It's a strike. It's a ball low and outside. It's the same location that the home plate umpire has been calling a strike all afternoon, and yet he is refusing to do it here in the top of the 8th.
It's where it crosses the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards second. Picked up by English over to first in time for out number 1.
Does anyone know it's where it crosses the plate, not where you see it?
So 1 gone here in the top of the 8th. It is the pitcher Seth Ritzema to the plate. Facing Ben Passanaw. Popped up right side, and it'll go foul. Nothing in 1 now on Ritzema. Ritzema 0 for 2 today. The pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. We are at the top of the 8th. Catholic Central and South Christian in a tie baseball game in the rubber match of this series. The 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Ball number 2. Passanaw. The set. The 2-1 toss. In there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That looked like the same location as a pitch that was called a ball earlier in this at-bat. The 2-2 from Passanaw. Missed outside, and it got over Jabin Bates, and will go to the backstop. 3 balls, 2 strikes now on Ritzema. Ben Passanaw came in the middle of the 7th. After John Passanaw allowed that 3 RBI double. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That'll get through the gap for a base hit and into center field. So a full count single for Ritzema. It's a runner on first for South Christian's Drew Burgess.
Thank you.
So we have a pinch runner.
1 out.
It's a pinch runner on first. I couldn't catch the number. Wait to see here as he takes off with a lead. At the plate is Drew Burgess. He's 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and 2 strikeouts. Swing and a soft fly ball into center field. It'll drop in front of Peyton Klaus. And there are now 2 on here.
Who was that? Greedy? First guy ground out second?
Yeah, and then the second guy infield, or single up the middle, and then that was the third batter.
Yep. Yeah. So Klaus let that drop in front of him in center field,
Number 1, Alex Edson.
which honestly might have been the best decision there, because if he dives for that baseball, it could get by him, and that run has the possibility of coming around to score. First pitch to Edson is down low for ball number 1. Runners on first and second here, top of the 8th, 1 gone. A 5-5 baseball game. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a grounder toward third, picked up by McCall. He'll try for 2. He gets 1, but they can't get the second runner. So Edson is on with a fielder's choice. Burgess gets thrown out with a 5-4 putout. McCall, he let the runner go by him, trying to get the runner at second, which he did, but the runner who's going from second to third is... Can anybody catch that number on third?
I think it's 10.
Now there's a pickle here. They got to get him out here. No, they got a run down at first. Edson, the throw to the plate will not be in time, and South Christian gets the run across. And now Edson tries to go to third. John Passanaw will run him down, but oh my goodness, the Cougars allow a run across. And now John Passanaw looks like he may have gotten hit in the head with the cleat from Edson. As we will head to the bottom of the 8th, South Christian leading it